Alright, and this is
Podcast.
podcast number 1, technically.
Take 2.
Yeah, number 1, take 2.
So,
Alright, I don't have my list of stuff.
technically, we can edit this out so we can take as much time as we want, just acting like idiots.
Yeah, yeah, how do we get this started? This is probably the hardest part.
We should do some, voice warm-ups first. Just, what do they do?
Oh. Just sing the Halo song.
We played that in band.
Did you really?
It was one of the Halo themes. We played it in band. It was really whack.
Can't recommend your level.
Uh-oh. As soon as I go down the thing.
I mean, yeah, we should probably have some, a...
Oh, there we go. Brought it up.
It works.
Can you still hear us?
They're in the trees.
They're speaking Vietnamese. Alrighty.
Halo's coming out with a new game.
Oh yeah,
there
was
Halo Infinite.
Was that the trailer they did in
E3? Yeah.
Watched that.
Looked pretty good. Kind of excited.
I'm excited for them to release all of the Halo games on computer.
I thought they already did that.
They did, but it's not really compatible right now because I got the Game Pass trial so I could play those, and it's not compatible on this platform.
Excuse me?
The mix.
I downloaded a game last time called Minute.
Oh, was that on the Epic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too last night.
Yeah. I haven't played
whack.
it yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that tonight, but it looked kind of cool.
Yeah, it was isn't it you play it in a minute and then there's
each thing is 60 seconds long and you kind of get it. I think it's a speed run.
Oh, that's cool. What is it Yeah, the Epic Games Store, they just get out a bunch of free games.
Yeah, hey, I'm not gonna argue with them. They want to do it. They can do whatever they want.
I mean, I'm just gonna pick up a free game if it's there, if I want it.
Yeah, if it looks any good. I didn't pick up any of the Batman ones because not super into Batman games.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up the Metro one because it's an older game.
I ended up getting those ones.
Yeah.
I think the few games that I got off there that I actually play, I got I think my Epic Games library is bigger than my Steam library now, which is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because
I mean they have game you can get Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, I got that one on there.
I haven't got that game yet. Is it fun?
It is really good.
Okay, maybe
I like it. There was a lot of controversy around it, but it's
really?
Yeah, because they put it on Epic Games and not Steam. And people are like, you mean I have to click on the Epic Games logo instead of the Steam logo?
That's kind of a dumb argument, though.
It's dumb. I hate why people got so mad in the...
I understand why Epic Games Fortnite, but, Epic Games...
It was better for the game for them to put it on the Epic Games Store anyway.
Yeah.
So, they did what was best for the game, and then people review bombed the first 2 games on Steam.
Yeah?
Yeah, gave them a bunch of really bad ratings.
Maybe it'll bring the price down. I'll just buy them
that. They make it free next week.
It's hey, I mean,
the game
if it brings the price down, if it's a good game, it doesn't really matter.
The game is sold well, though. I think it's oh, God, I'm wrong, but I think it was, it sold at least 5 million copies.
Yeah.
I know that.
But it, with the decrease of physical sales, it's hard to, actually, get
pinpoint
accurate measure of how many people are buying the game because of all the online sales and there's no logging of how many people buy it. Not really.
Yeah, and it's actually I don't know the last physical game that I bought was
I bought Forza 4. I think that was the last one. When that one came out, I was like, I want that game. And I got it, and it was it's super fun. I play it on Xbox every once in a while. Graphics are just insane.
Oh my God.
The Forza games, top notch,
perfection.
And the cars, it's a fun game. Say what you will about racing games, they're fun.
Yeah. But the last physical game I bought was the new Zelda game that came out in 2017.
Oh,
Since then,
man.
it's all been digital.
Yeah, I think it was probably 2018. Was it? When did Forza 4 come out?
Oh god, it wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, it wasn't. I think it was 2018.
Might have been. I remember the ads for it. I remember seeing a bunch
Actually,
of ads.
it might have been. It might have been this summer. That I got it. It'd be like beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh gosh.
but I played that a fair amount.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can't wait for Doom Eternal though.
Oh yes.
I'm very excited for that game.
Very, very cool. I have to play the first one still.
You haven't? It's the reboot is great.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay of it, and I really want to get Doom Eternal because of that multiplayer mode.
Oh yeah, they've
That's-
got multiplayer.
Yeah, the Eternal, it's gonna have it where like someone's the person that goes around placing all the demons. It's like the demon king or something like that, and then there's like a Doom Hunter, and then the Doom Hunter goes and kills all the demons. And it's really weird. It's like it's kind of like
It's like a PVE, but a player's controlling the E.
Yeah.
Huh.
And the Doom guy is Doom guy.
I mean, like, it's Doom guy.
It's Doom guy.
Knock everything over in this tiny little closet.
We recording in the closet.
Yep.
It's a nice TV. I think that's like the same.
Oh man.
Looks like the same TV I had in my room, but it's not. Cause I think mine's a little
Do
smaller.
you think it's like 4K?
Might be a sticker on the back.
Yeah.
Everyone's they're confused. They're listening to us
Oh,
talk
look at
about
this.
a TV.
Instruction manuals. Que
For the-
viso. It's in Spanish. That's not in English either.
I think if you flip through it, they have all three languages on the same booklet.
They do, but I think it's a different booklet.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Home theater display.
Where's that resolution?
Safety information. I think this is for setting it up. Because it's got a different, like for a bunch of different models.
I think it's just in general, like what to do. Hook it up to your
I
phone.
don't think it's. Okay, yep. It does support 4K. At
Oh, nice.
30 hertz. So
Take what you can get.
it's not bad. That's HDMI 1 through 4. It says.
Oh my, that's a lot of HDMI ports. Isn't
Yeah,
there
usually it comes with like 3 is the usual.
an
That's what my
amount?
TV has. Both of them. We have 2 TVs at my house, and both of them just have 3 ports.
Yeah.
HDMI port says. I wonder why they. I guess they didn't limit it at 3. I guess they put 4 in that. You know.
I guess technology is advancing. Soon we're
guess
gonna be the old guys that are like, back in my day we had 4K, 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
And this child who's like been actually
144 hertz.
It's like,
Have you seen the 8K that's starting to be developed?
they're making 8K. We
They
just made
like
4.
we have 8K, but it's like twice as expensive as 4K.
Yeah.
I feel
my.
like we're gonna like jump 4K. I feel like it's gonna be like one of those things like those like really wide like discs that were like records but they were CDs.
Yeah.
They would put movies on them. I feel like that's gonna happen to 4K. It's gonna just like it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a fad, but then it's gonna get advanced so quickly that it's just gonna become obsolete. That like 8
We
tracks.
were stuck on like 1080p for a while, right?
Yeah, we have been at 1080p since like what 2010.
Yeah, it was like because that was like when they were doing like I'm basing this off consoles, but like Xbox I think did a lot of 1080p and stuff, or 360.
Yeah.
That was HD, right? Xbox 360.
I don't think so. I don't think we had HD. I think it was just 1080p.
Yeah, it might have been.
And I think before that it was like 720p was kind of the standard.
Yeah, before that, like, actually, yeah, it was. I think.
Doesn't the
HD.
PS4 support 4K? like Ultra HD or something like that.
PS4 Pro, I think, does.
Yeah, and
That's,
then like the
really
Xbox
expensive.
One X, I think, not the S.
Soon to be announced, the Xbox One Z.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just a joke. But
Oh, okay.
they're probably gonna like make like an Xbox One Z.
I bet they're gonna call it like Xbox 2 or something like that. For the next one,
my.
Xbox 2.
Xbox 2.
Yeah, like I never played the original Xbox.
Played like Star Wars on it once. Very whack. The controller's weird.
It's weird because like our generation, like we kind of missed all those like '90s kids things.
Yeah, like
Right, but we're not with the like Gen Z kid things, and so
Like-
we're like, it's like
We're
I
in the
almost
middle.
can relate to the millennials and the early 2000s kid, but not quite. Like,
yeah.
I never played like Modern Warfare when it came out. My parents never let me play that. Like, yeah, it's a weird generation, like
Yeah.
2002 to like 2003.
It's like we were like
our class is like a weird.
we're the weird in the middle. Like that's
Yeah,
even
yeah.
a meme. I've seen
the
like
middle
that
kids.
that weird
But it's literally, it's just 2003, 2002.
yeah.
Because, like, 2004 kids, they had their own separate thing going on.
Yeah.
And 2001 kids had theirs thing going on. Right? And
2002 is a little in the middle depending on when you were born.
Yeah.
I feel like 2003 it's split down the middle. You're either going to go to the 2002s or like the 2004s.
Yeah. Like, I was born in 2002, but I was born right at the end of it.
Right.
So, like...
You're more I think like you're just more towards
Yeah, because...
the 2002 kind of.
Yeah. It's weird. Generations are weird.
But it's weird how like people will talk about like things that like we grew up with and they will be like it's like I've seen memes where it's like you're a 2000s kid if you grew up with these. It's like all the things I've grown up with.
It's like, yeah. Or there's like the things that'll be like, y'all ever get this as a kid? And it's like, that was like the rich kid thing to get. Or like there was like,
yeah.
it was like, we never got those. We were like...
When that one kid in the 4th grade had the iPhone like 5 and
like,
you were stuck with your iPod.
iPod 4,
Oh
the
my
like...
God.
Oh
with
my
your
word.
Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Dude, that thing was indestructible. You had
oh my
like...
God, mine still works.
What did you have? The apps. It was like the classic apps. It was Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Minecraft Lite.
I didn't have that
You
one.
didn't get Minecraft Lite? That used to
No.
be my thing.
Oh, that one game where you'd like kill the like little people on the island, right? And you'd like like make gods and like, oh my word! But it was,
Was that like?
oh my word!
What-
You know what I'm talking about?
I
though?
might. There's a lot of mobile games.
Oh my word! What is that game? You can't find it anymore. I looked. I tried to find it. I remember I had the name and I couldn't find it. But it was basically, you had to like, you could like move it up and down and flip it upside down. There was little mini games, and the goal was to like kind of keep them alive, but you could kill them really easily.
Is this Dumb Ways to Die?
No, but that was a classic.
That was. I used to play that so
Jetpack
much.
Joyride.
That one. I never got into that one, but I
No?
remember it, and I played it a bit.
I got so into that one. I had like a ton of outfits and different jetpacks. Like, I remember my favorite one was like, it was like the bubble gun, and it shot like
Ooh.
bubbles. It was like so fun, and I had like a tuxedo outfit. I was iced.
Perfection.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now it's like I feel like I'm in that weird stage where I don't really enjoy many things because I'm just so busy.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh man, it'd be so cool to like pick up a few small instruments, learn to play them a little, maybe.
And then you do, and you're like, eh.
Well, I don't even get to that stage. Like,
No.
like
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's
that's-
for me. It's free time I have. It's like I get done. It's like 8 p.m.
It's like time
I'm
to
like,
go to bed.
It's like I'm gonna go to bed or I'm gonna
Play some computer.
some computer.
Pooter time.
And then it's like I mean I guess I've gotten into D&D a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
D&D,
it's
like,
been
that's
fun.
kind of been, like, I don't know, like, my ripcord,
Yes.
right? Like, reading is, like, fun when you're in the mood,
But when you're not.
but when you're not, it's just, you just feel like you're forcing yourself.
Oh, I can't read when I force myself. Like
Yeah.
that's my problem with schools. It's just like when I was little, I used to read so much. I read so
I
many
read
book
all the time.
series. I loved them. My mom had to, once I was going into freshman year. I hadn't read for a long time, but I found a book I really liked, and I nonstop read all day to the point my mom was like, Nick, you need to stop reading and go outside now. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to finish the chapter. And then I don't know, I read a lot of the book. I went to a running camp, and I missed one of the activities because I was reading the book and I forgot that the camp was going on. So,
rip Nick, 2019.
yeah, died in a tent reading a book.
Yeah.
But then it's like you come to school where it's like they force you to read things you don't want to read.
Yeah, like you
all
remember
the time.
Speak?
Oh my god, that was
such a bad book. It was just poorly written. Like I get the purpose of it, and I get why it was written, but it was just done terribly.
Yeah, I feel like it was just there were a lot of loose ends to it. I feel
that just didn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like the thought process for it was not like I get like teenagers they have like weird thought processes, but it wasn't like it. Usually you can follow it. Like if you're a teenager, you can follow another teenager's thought process, and this one was just kind of like. No,
and like there was a pretty big deal. I think it emphasized it a bit on her kind of having some mental health problems. That's why, or not really like in a bad way, but like she was struggling with like didn't feel like she could talk to anyone, and like her life was really depressing and stuff. But it's like it feels it. I don't know. It felt kind of like
didn't feel real.
It didn't feel real.
Like it didn't feel like an actual person. Like it
was it based off a true story?
No, I don't think so.
Think
it might have been, but I really don't think so.
Because like the whole message of the book and like what it says,
that's stuff that happens. That's not arguable. That's happened before, and like, so I guess in a way you could say it's based on true events, but it's more
nothing specific.
Yeah, it's more like based on events that have happened.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of a thing, not like citing one thing, just kind of like, I think, I don't know, I might be wrong. I don't have my phone with me, but check that in a bit. But I remember the movie was even worse, because like you didn't have that diary.
Yeah, so it was like, really just her being depressed for the movie.
But it wasn't done well. The acting like wasn't good, and the adaptation I didn't think was very, like, even like true to the book.
Like it wasn't a good book remake, but
like regardless of, but like I understood the plot, I got the message, I got the takeaway. Don't be a creep.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's in trouble, help them. It's like, well, there's only so much you can do if you have no idea what's happening.
And
right, like there's only so much you can be expected to do when you have no idea what's going on. Like,
it felt fake in the way where everyone hated her so much.
Yeah, like
even the teachers and the principal hated her.
I understand like a kid getting hated by a lot of people, and like being disliked by teachers, being disliked by a lot of people. But she went from being, like, I guess it could happen, and it wouldn't be that far from reality, of someone, like, ratting out and then just being pretty much ostracized. And if you're already disliked by your teachers, then there's really, that is true in the sense that you have nobody to talk to. I thought the thing, like, because people can say that you can talk to them, but can you really talk to them? Like,
that's the thing that a lot of people I don't think get, because you can't really be in the shoes of someone that's struggling.
Yeah,
you're not in the same.
It's hard to like. It's hard for people to talk about something with someone who doesn't really know what's happening. Like, in that sense, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I just thought the like character development and the technical part standpoint, it was pretty bad.
Right. Ugh. Yeah, but I think the worst part is like when we were forced to read the book at the start of freshman year.
And it took so long to do it too. Like we could have finished that book in like a week, maybe. took like 2 months to do it.
Oh yeah, and I was in the English class I was in. Like I remember the project we were doing for it kept getting delayed to the point where I did the project on time, but then it got delayed. So it's just like I do the whole project. They're like, yeah, we're gonna delay it like a week.
What?
But I did the whole thing.
Do you have Miss Bailey?
Yes, freshman year.
Were you honors or?
I was not honors freshman year. The only honors classes I took were sophomore year, and there was geo and geometry with you guys, and I took history honors. And now I'm in bridge for some random reason.
Will you are you capable of getting the honors diploma still, or?
Don't think so. I wasn't. Yeah, I don't think I'm capable for it. But.
I'm on track to get it, but if something happens that I can't, it's gonna suck because I've already decided to take Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm more like a. When it comes down to it, it's like with school, it's like. I'm blanked.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say there.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. Take one went a little better.
It did. The flow was definitely better for the first half.
Yeah. We had some good stuff down.
Yeah, I think this was a pretty good discussion one. Why don't just end it here? I think this is a pretty good place to stop.
20 minutes, pretty good. Then we wouldn't have much to edit.
Yeah.
Right. We should do an outro.
All right. This is end of podcast episode 1, take 2.
Farewell.